Alright, here we go. We have a 2v2 ranked match on Thar between the blue team, the upper left-hand corner, SteelGuard in the Osprey, and CruxFM in the Bomber, against the green team on the bottom right-hand corner, Killcount666 in the Saucer, and Ickorius in the Osprey. Looks like green team is going for the left base and also the right base, so they're going to secure their bases first. And it looks like Crux here with 2 artillery, putting them down for some reason. Grabs them again, and he's going to put the artillery down so he can cap mid. So he'll carefully place the artillery just out of the tank's range, right there. They'll start firing at the tanks, or all the units all the neutrals that are surrounding mid. Now SteelGuard bringing this T-99 to support the artillery. Puts it right there in the Longhorn's range, but the Longhorn does go down. The Jackals will go down as well. Now Crux here taking the initiative and trying to take down that Jackal, and gets away after Ickorius picks it up. Now Killcount has everything secure, pretty secure here down at their left base. There is no anti-air over here, so this could be very susceptible to Crux's bombing. Speaking of Crux, he's putting down the artillery. Now that they've cleared their side of mid, now the artillery will help defend this base once they take it. And SteelGuard and Crux taking down that last green tank that is in the area. Crux picking up the tank before it does get wasted, and there is a battle here at mid. Kill count does go down to SteelGuard, and blue takes mid. Ickorius retreating away, building Archies and a Bucky, perhaps to try to... Is he going to try to make a force right here? Is he going to clump units down right here in the middle just to try to attack mid? Yes, he will. Now Crux taking artillery of his own, trying to position it, trying to decide where he wants to put them. Puts them right there, right out of the tank's range, and they do start shooting over here. There are no artillery to fire back in this area. Crux putting down a hat to protect it from any possible AirMechs coming to attack it, and putting down one jammer. That will, however, not stop any artillery. However, Ickorius has created quite an army right here in between the green right base and mid, controlled by blue. Now the artillery are firing into this patch of units. However, there are 2 patchers. Oh no, there is a patcher only and a jammer here to keep them from. If they do put another jammer down, these artillery will not be able to fire. Crux has the artillery, has the jammer. Crux should transfer this jammer. No, he leaves the jammer. Crux, it will die. It will go down. It will go down to that tank. Oh, and it does go down. You need to put another jammer here to be able to stop the artillery. Artillery go down. Artillery stop firing because of 2 jammers, not just 1. And Crux doing some bombing runs, doing a lot of damage. The splash damage does prevent an Osprey from keeping up properly, and starts slashing away at kill count. Kill count does get away, however. And Crux taking out that last tank. So blue does have map control at this point, simply because they have mid. Now Ickorius healing his units. However, Crux is tearing them apart with his bomber claws, bringing up a tank for support. Puts it in behind the other tank, and brings up another tank. Will he drop and start slashing? Yes, he will. However, Ickorius does get them away in time. Now SteelGuard building some T-99s. I wonder if he's going to use them to advance or if he's going to use them for defense. He is bringing them forward. He is putting one up here on the cliff, and that does create a little bit more map control for blue. Now Ickorius with a bunch of units here, he needs to do something with them, especially if he wants to take this match. Crux doing a quick scouting run. Oh no, that was a tank drop. Crux dropped 2 armadillos down there to attack that base, and Kill Count has to deal with that. He is abducting them. However, the tanks probably will neutralize the base. Crux drops 4. He drops 4 infantry. However, 1 does get destroyed. Oh no! Yes, 1 does get destroyed. These T-99s are shooting through. They are shooting through these doors, and they are taking out these those infantry that Crux dropped. Now SteelGuard has 3 T-99s. That is very strong. However, there are so many units here from Green that these simply three T-99s are not going to be able to keep up. And he goes down to kill count in the saucer. CruxFM now back at mid. Has an armadillo in queue. He is picking up infantry. Will he try to ninja, or will he try to retake the space? He does. He puts the 4 infantry down. However, will the last one make it in? Will the last one make it in? It does not. It does now re-neutralize all the way down to 0 bulbs. And kill count once again takes the 2 armadillos that he drops. Now SteelGuard here with 2 T-99s left and artillery shooting into this divot here, but however these 2 artillery are way too close and they put a tank behind it. He's way overextended himself here. There are 2 Longhorns back here that does take out that last artillery. These 2 T-99s are facing off directly with the tanks. However, these tanks are at full health, or that they were dropped at full health, and they will be able to completely take out these T-99s. However, Blue still does have map control. Ickorius is coming in, healing his tanks up. Both those T-99s do finish off going down, and right now, kill count and Ickorius both have a massive amount, 27,000 and 19,000 credits in the banks, respectively. Now, Crux is placing down some artillery, and they are firing into these units. Let's see how long it takes for kill count to notice. Kill count does see the artillery, and does see there. However, there is a jammer there to block. Kill count does start to abduct. However, Crux is shooting at him. Will he be able to take him down in time? Oh, kill count does get back to his base before Crux is able to take him out. However, that did prevent him from completely abducting the artillery, and the jammer now is on Green's side. Kill count does take down Crux in that exchange. Now SteelGuard decides to completely take this base, and now there are a lot of tanks there securing it. So Blue does have this extra base. Crux taking a hat and putting it down, further securing mid. Now there are a lot of units sitting right here for Green. If they do use this to push to mid, they will be able to overcome the smaller army here. Kill count has a lot of units here as well. A lot of those armadillos that he stole, T-99s, Longhorns, and a ratchet here, along with the jammer that he stole. However, Crux is going for the front door. The front door is completely empty. He sets into attack, and he starts attacking Moneymakers. He starts attacking the Moneymakers. He will go down. Ickorius will come back to respawn with Jackals. Jackals will not do anything against these armadillos. However, this grinder will. However, Crux is able to attack freely here with that armadillo distraction. However, Ickorius does get him to leave after taking about 15% to 20% of their base health. Now Killcount's back in action, taking a big scouting arc here. He does have a grinder and 3 Longhorns in queue. Will he use these units to finally push? Or will he do as he is doing right now and bring them one at a time? Looks like that is exactly what he is doing. Now, if SteelGuard can micro this properly, he can kill this grinder without taking much losses at all. Killcount is trying to support them with fire. However, the saucer does not have good ground DPS, and Killcount does go down to that hat. Crux is trying to take down more Moneymakers as he can. However, Ickorius does put down a grinder and buggies to thwart this armadillo in the back of the base. Killcount massing up his army even more. However, they are power blocked. They do have negative 14 power at this moment, and they are not going to be able to build anything except for generators, which Killcount is doing. However, that still will not be enough. Well, it did before. It wouldn't have been enough before those units, potential units, died just now. Now Killcount is setting these units to go. Will Blue see this in time? Will Blue be able to defend? It will come up this ramp right here, and these Longhorns are coming up. SteelGuard notices it. SteelGuard does not notice it. Crux is here alone to defend. He is bombing, however, but they're not set to capture. They are set to attack. Now Crux has this entire alley to bomb and slash away at these tanks. However, he is getting low on health. Will he go down to the tank? He does. However, mid is still in firm control of blue. However, green does have this upper right-hand base firmly captured and secured. Green is sending 2 jackals down here, and there are no other units here to attack except for this one Archie. Now, Crux is queuing up some Longhorns and non-armadillos like he has been. Let's see what he tries to do with them. He does put them down to defend. However, this base up here, now noticed by SteelGuard, has gone neutral. The jackals are going to be handily killed by SteelGuard. However, the base is now neutral, and those creeps for the next minute or so will be wasted on trying to retake it. Crux making some artillery. Let's see what he does with them. He picks up the hat, and he positions the hat first. Let's see if Killcount sees this. Killcount should be able to see this. He does have a Goliath, so that would be very devastating if he put that down next to that hat and his artillery. However, he is using them to take this island, so these Goliaths are not going to go to defense. However, he does see the hats and the artillery. He is putting down a grinder. However, he does not get it off in time. Crux shoots him out of the air along with the assistance of those hats, and Crux brings a Longhorn to help defend his cluster of units. However, he's taking heavy fire from these T-99s. He needs to get out of there. He walks out. Killcount is shooting at him. Oh, and Crux does get back to his base. Now these artillery are firing heavily into this area. This is in great danger here. However, Killcount does drop a grinder, and he's shooting up these. Oh, and Killcount's fire along with the grinder was really taking care of this area. However, Crux drops these infantry, and there is only one T-99 shooting at them. There will not be enough infantry at this point to be able to take this once it goes neutral. However, there will probably be 3 blue infantry in there, and Crux is... What is Crux doing? He drops more, and there are way more than 4 infantry. Blue will be able to take this. Will Crux be able to hold it? There are too many T-99 shooting at it right now. He is slashing away at them. Does he have anything in queue? He does have 1 Longhorn in queue. 2 Longhorns down. This base will re-neutralize. However, there are 2 Longhorns down here for Crux. He grabs 4 creeps, and will he be able to get back in time? However, Killcount is here with his own creeps. And this is not enough to take this base, and there are no more units over here for blue. Killcount does do enough to take enough life out of Crux to be able to kill him with the help of his anti-air. Now, SteelGuard here is doing a really interesting strategy. He is dropping a single Goliath, and he does get shot out of the sky by Ickorius, and his Goliath will definitely go down to that grinder. Now, Crux... Another thing, Driller with Osprey is never alone. Oh boy. There is a big, massive units here, and the only anti-air here is this lone Bucky. They do not have any proper anti-air here to defend. They do not have any secrets. They do not have any hats. So Crux could theoretically have a free reign to be able to shoot, to drop bombs down. However, he is taking his tanks that he has, and he is making a push for the front door. The front door here is only covered by one grinder and 1 Bucky. These 2 tanks and these 2 Longhorns and this Goliath are coming, and Crux is here to support. Crux bringing his Goliath up. Let's see what he can do. Let's see how much damage. There is a grinder that drops. Will he be able to micro around? He does drop his tank. He does drop his Goliath on the right side of the base, or on the left side of the base. However, those 2 tanks, those 2 other Longhorns are taken out, and Crux is taken out by Killcount. Now, right now, this Goliath is shooting at the green base. However, Killcount does abduct it, and there is another Goliath on green side. SteelGuard losing blue's top base. However, blue still does have mid. If they just mass up enough tanks, they can do a massive push from mid to be able to win this game. Crux taking out a grinder. Ickorius coming back with another jackal. Jackals are only really effective to neutralize the bases. Ickorius is here alone with SteelGuard leaves. Crux is trying to chase down Ickorius. Will he be able to get him before he dies himself? Crux has 5 bombs in his queue. Will he be able to retake the space and start bombing that other clump of units right here? There is 1 light in. However, these jackals are doing a very good job of keeping this base neutral from blue. Blue needs to take out these jackals before they start trying to take down the infantry. However, this one jackal does go down, and another one does go down, and will that be able to be enough? Blue does retake it, and Crux does start his bombing runs. One. Another set of bombs down, but the base will re-neutralize before he's able to pick up another one. These jackals are doing a very good job of keeping them neutral, and in the meanwhile, Killcount is maxing up a lot of Goliaths here, and I'm assuming he's either going to push for mid. He's starting his push right now. There's a lot of Goliaths here, and one Longhorn that's going to go way out by itself on its own. However, Ickorius is doing a very good job taking care of this, dropping all of his grinders, dropping his jackals, and he is keeping this base fairly neutral. He's keeping both of Blue's players very occupied, and SteelGuard is here, however, alone with a Goliath. He does set it to attack. However, they do have a saucer, and it's only the Goliath there, and the Goliath will be taken by Killcount. Green has taken so many units from Blue in this match. Let's see if Blue can turn this around. Right now, there are a lot of units pushing up on Blue's mid, and Blue has got to do something. They have lost control of mid. They only have their own bases, and they are down 12 units to 54, a difference of 162 upkeep. Now Crux once again doing his bombing runs. However, they do need to realize, if they did scout, they would be able to see that this is fairly undefended. They just have these two T-99s, and none of the blue team has grinders. None of the blue team has grinders. They will not be able to take out heavy units very quickly at all without grinders. However, Crux is level 9, and a level 9 bomber does do a lot of damage, and let's see what these armadillos can do. Is Crux going to try to drop in support? Crux is helping them with his bombs. However, these armadillos are going down. He is shooting at Ickorius. However, Ickorius does retreat in time. He's dropping his own unit bombs. However, that base does go neutral again because of these Goliaths once again pushing up on mid. Killcount sending his Goliaths to Blue's other base. Now, unless Blue tries to ninja the bottom base for Green, they will not have a chance at winning this game. Crux queuing up a lot of artillery here. SteelGuard does have a Goliath in queue. However, these Goliaths are going for the base. They are going for the final base. There is a big, massive push of Goliaths. There are a lot of level 4 creeps here, and I don't know if the Blue is going to have enough to be able to stop this. There are a lot of Goliaths pushing up here. There are only artillery here to be able to attack them, and these artillery are going to quickly go down to these Goliaths. Right now, there is nothing that Blue can do to stop these Goliaths. And Ickorius even bringing in an additional driller to be wow, I'm using the terminology they were using. He's bringing in another grinder to be able to completely take out Blue's units, and that is GG. Green takes this game. Congratulations, Killcount and Ickorius. This is RUI, and that's game. See you next time.